feeling stressed? Have you gotten tired of drinking cereal? Huh? Yes, drinking cereal. Not eating cereal, drinking cereal, blended it. Did you feel like that goddamn show that you binge watched for the 18th time was not it? Do you just feel like that you just, you know what I mean, need somebody else to help you out, you know, in life? You know, like, do you feel like this life ain't fair? Well, look no further. You got what you want. Tell them, hello? Tell them.
From the makers of Cannabis Plus and Cannabis Negative comes videos.
This product is not sponsored by anybody who is really a good person, but really we are just some stoners and good people who love hip hop.
Videos.
We're gonna try to get it off.
It's great.
It's great. Is it this video?
Videos OG.
Oh, neat.
That's spelled with a G though. Videos.
All right. Look. Time out. Did you hit that?
No.
You didn't get a hit?
No.
Let hit it one more time, please. Let it hit it one time. Now, look, hit that video one time. Just let me know how you're feeling. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. That right there,
Some great beat.
great.
Oh no.
Video.
Feel stressed, sad, unmotivated?
Unmotivated.
Well, you probably get a little bit more unmotivated with this Videos brand.
Like they said, we're getting motivated.
Motivated.
Thank you. This is brought to you by everybody that you do see out here. Money Side, Diamond Ride, BYS, Backyard Stories, G Brooks, and Growing Love. We out here doing our thing.
Videos.
We are not sponsored by Sweet. They're making money off it, or they're just doing it for the
They're not
love?
gonna make no money off of it.
Yeah, like,
because YouTube won't clear that shit.
yeah, no, most definitely. YouTube ain't gonna fuck with it.
Anytime you upload shit, bro, like what I go through is CD Baby. When they upload something, bro, it take like a week.
Yeah.
And they fucking scan all your shit, bro. And if they find anything, bro, they're gonna fucking flag you.
CD baby. Okay.
Yeah, they're different than yeah, but they're fucking upgrading, bro. They're I've never had one issue with them.
Yeah.
I see people complaining about TuneCore and DistroKid and all that shit all the time. But CD Baby is the thing with them is you can pay, like I can pay you them $30 or like $90 a year, and it'll keep my albums will be everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Some type of shit like that. That's what
sir.
the girls was telling me, right? CD Baby, you only pay one time, $80 an album though.
Man, what time is it? Doesn't even matter, man, because it's a great day every day, isn't it, right, man?
You wake up better than not waking up, I'll tell you that much.
Hell yeah. Well, welcome. That's another great episode of The Backyard Story. It's your boy G Brooks, Diamond Rising, Growing Love. You already know how it is. But today, we got one of the OGs in here doing the thing from, I don't even know when. We about to get into it because when I came back to Hobbs, this was the man that you have to tap into if you want to get yourself some recognition in our city, to get some airtime for, you know, get a chance to talk to your songs and stuff like that, man. The man got a plethora of music himself, produces the beat. We in the studio as we talking about it. It's your boy Trouble Up, man. What's up, man? How you been, bro?
Man, you know, shit, just trying to keep the head up floating.
Heck yeah. First question, man. As an OG, how do you feel trying to maintain a good hip hop community in the city? Because I feel like you are the glue, really, to keeping, you know, a good sense of like, dang, we got some music out here, we got like a culture out here.
Yeah.
How do you feel like, you know what I mean, making sure you holding that torch strong, and like, how do you feel about like trying to, what's your plans of trying to pass along or like getting somebody else in that mindset?
Shit, man, that's a good ass question. It's hard, you know. The hardest thing to do is get everybody to support it. You know what I mean? Like everybody looking at it like competition and shit, and they should look at it as a platform to network with other artists. You know what I mean? Like when the homies came from Colorado Springs, those dudes booked me over there, paid me, got a room. I did the same favor for them here. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, like
artists will take advantage of that and network with these guys. They can book you too over there, because it's, you know, like I got artwork artists I can do that with in California that come in on September 15th at Matopoly Music. They're from LSP, right? And they're like more like horrorcore rappers, right? But they got the plug over there on their little area in California. So you know what I mean? I'm hooking them up a room, a little bit of pay, they'll do the same for me when it's my turn to go that way. And I have that network because I've been doing it like that for years, you know what I mean? And then you make a lot of, you meet some dope people, bro. You know, some of the people that I keep in contact with the most ain't even from Hobbs, you know what I mean? Like, or they, you know, we just keep in contact with each other because we were on the same grind.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
Same motivation, same frequency, and you're not going to say, it's crazy because you tap into, like, you know what I mean, them old religious times, you know, they talk about, like, a person is without honor except, you know, in their own city, where you're talking about, like, everybody's going to really mess with you outside of your own city because I guess people see you grow up and they don't expect you to be who you want to be. They want you to be something else and everything. But when you're doing what you love and you shine, and they're like,
what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But I don't be like this motherfucking thing he doing something, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't even put myself out like that, you know what I mean? I try not to, I don't really flaunt. The only thing I do is pass out flyers. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Just trying to get people to support the shows, you know, motherfuckers always want, oh, come y'all can't bring me a young boy. Like, you know, all we all do is bring older motherfuckers, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, well, fuck. That motherfuckers don't support these shows. We can't make no bread to bring these motherfuckers. Because I'm a broke motherfucker. From a natural stockade. I come from a motherfucker, you know, from nothing, you know?
Yeah.
My mom's the first one to go to school, college, and actually make something of herself.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word. So you pretty much second generation now at that point, you know what I mean? Because grandma, great grandpa, they none of them had the
No, yeah, we don't get no motherfucking, what you would call it, whenever they die and you get some shit.
Oh, inheritance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, inheritance.
Yeah.
Might get something now, because my was a grinder. But,
yeah, no, most definitely.
But then, you know,
yeah.
It's just.
But let's back it up a little bit on the story and everything. So let's give people an idea of, like, who you are and, like, where you're trying to go with your mission and your music. So, like, were you born over here in the Hobbs?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, like, what was some of the things that you were doing before you got tapped in with the music, bro?
Fucking up.
Yeah?
Yeah. Music saved my life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I spent more time fucking making music and trying to put it out there and network that I didn't have time to be fucking up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I still fucked up here and there, but not like I was when I was before music, bro. Like I was on one. I was doing the most.
What was the first time that you heard the song that made you feel good, that made you feel happy about yourself? Do you remember that?
Like my song or somebody else's song?
Oh no, a song that you were, I guess somebody else's song that you were younger and everything that brought you to the love of like music.
Fuck, bro.
You can.
Nah, there's one, man. It ain't got nothing to do with rap. I'll tell you that shit.
Word?
You know what I mean?
Well, talk to me about it, bro.
Saying shit. I didn't even start listening to rap till I was fucking, I don't know, maybe 12, 11, who knows?
Really?
I'm the first one of the only gangsters in the family, you know what I mean? They're all from Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and then the other part of the family, they're not from around this area, so.
Right.
So I pretty much grew up without I don't have no brothers, you know what I mean? Fucking.
Okay.
I'm the oldest cousin type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you're pretty much, finding your own route yourself.
Yeah.
So what?
I grew up at the Four Seasons.
Yeah,
so,
shit.
That's where I started fucking up.
Yeah.
You know, when I was like, ooh, what they doing?
Right.
That looks fun.
So where did the love of the music pick up from then?
Well, I've always like Michael Jackson, bro. Come on.
Oh shit, Michael Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? I fucked with Michael heavy when I was a kid, bro. Like,
Word?
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. What was it about him? It was just the way that he sung, and just how the
dance,
yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
Just the
We
way
was all
that he
trying,
feel.
everybody tried to be like him when we was young.
Shit,
I had the zipper jacket.
I'm still trying to be like that nigga now. What you talking about?
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, but now I'm almost as old as him.
Yeah. No, we can't do the leader stuff nowadays. Most definitely. But okay, so after you listened to Michael Jackson, like, where did you start finding your own taste in music? Like, what was your like kind of style of music? Like, who was your kind of influence?
You know what's crazy about it? My family's Mexican like a motherfucker, so I listened to a lot of Mexican music growing up. And
right.
Shit. So I would literally freestyle my own Mexican, Spanish songs and shit.
Really?
Not really songs, just
you doing your thing.
Yeah, just singing in Spanish and shit, but. You know, I can't sing what the fuck, but
shit.
But I've always loved music like that. You know, what I mean? First time I ever performed, I was probably like 5. My mom put me on the stage and I sang La Bamba, fucking acapella. You know,
Word.
Because the band didn't know the song. You know.
Oh, you like, man, I got it, man. Put that, I got it, hey, man. But that's right there. That's crazy, you know? For real.
And you don't forget shit like that when you're a kid. You know what I mean? And like, it's like my daughters now wants to do that shit, you know. But she has a platform now that can help her.
And I think if people listen to your music and everything, they kind of still feel the love that you have for your culture because you rap in Spanish on a lot of your songs too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And heavy, fast too. It's like it's crazy, like bro, like rapping in English and Spanish are two different things. You know what I mean? Right. What was your like thought process of like, you know, was it just natural? Like, hey, I just know how to piece up the words.
It's harder for me, man, because I'm a Chicano, bro, and you know, people from Mexico, the real Mexicans are gonna judge the fuck out of you if you say shit wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I still fucking not 100% perfect with my Spanish, but I'm pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, enough to get around.
Oh yeah,
yes sir.
I grew up like that. You know what I mean? So, but I still say my American words that are not completely correct.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's like in between, like you know enough on both sides to get yourself good, but there's still some ways that they won't look at you like, what?
It's just like Selena's dad said. You gotta be fucking better than the Mexicans and more American than the Americans.
Yes, sir. It's real, bro. No, it's real deal, for real, for real. So, all right, at the first time, like, when did you start to feel like, okay, let me try myself at this. Like, let me take it a little bit more serious. Like, what was at the time that you was really feeling like, okay, I can do this. I can be good at this.
I just grew up, freestyling at parties and shit, bro. When I was like 16 and shit
Word.
like that, bro, all the way to about. So I didn't get into the studio till I was like 23.
Word.
Yeah, I was older, so I was already older.
So everything was just pretty much hardcore underground. Like you spitting bars how you know it.
Yeah,
like in the little
freestyling at the parties. And
yeah,
shit, and everybody would say, "Hey, this one's up," whatever. You know what I mean? And
so they'll bring you in like, "Hey man, this man can spit." You know what I mean? Like bring you into the second.
Well, yeah, and then I knew a dude, the dude Bonafide. He's from Texas and shit, right? But he had already had an album when we were young, like 16. He had an album that he had did in Dallas, so he was cool as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, damn, you got an album?
He's the one that got me into the game, you know what I mean? And then I started buying my own, because I didn't know where to go get a studio time at Hobbs. I didn't know not motherfucking one person in Hobbs that had a studio, you know what I mean? Or where to go get on stage or none of that shit. So that's why I started doing it myself. You know what I mean?
So you met Bonafide around the age of 23? Or did you just
No, I met when I was like 16.
Okay, and then he just kind of put you onto the game and like, yeah, man, in order for you to get that sound and
I got older,
okay, you was like, all right, started to see the game. He put you onto what you need, and you started to do it yourself.
He just basically put me on to rapping, bro. You know what I mean? To the rap game, like trying to record it. And shit.
Yeah,
because he actually had a little studio and shit, man. And he used to fucking he used to make beats on this fucking PlayStation game called MTV Music Generator.
Word. And I heard about that.
Beats on it, bro.
Yeah.
He used to make all the beats back in the day. This is way back in the gap, bro.
On the PlayStation.
On the original PlayStation.
Yeah, the one. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So y'all started all working.
Our computer was the old big old fucking towers. You know, plug straight into the back of the mic. We didn't have no interface.
What were y'all recording the vocals on?
On Magics.
Magics? What is the Magic?
Exactly.
Yeah. What is the Magic?
That's the name of the program, bro. It's just fucking. I think we bought that motherfucker like at Hastings and shit.
Yeah.
Well, now that I think about it, man, there's a dude named Mystery that used to be from Hobbs, and he was the first time I recorded in his studio and shit.
Right.
They were having issues, and he had let me borrow his programs to put on my computer, and that's how I started.
That's how you started your journey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just started upgrading. I kept upgrading though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, buying new things. Make sure you. Okay. So then, like, cause you don't understand now. The man got the Mac, definitely widescreen. You know what I mean? He got the 2 speakers on and everything like that. So you definitely done increase your game. You done leveled up and everything.
For sure. Yeah.
So so after that, you done finally was tapping in with the PlayStation. You trying to figure out the beats and everything. When did you figure out that you had to step it up? That you had to take it to the next level? What was that for you?
Oh, man, I guess just trying to see how far you can take it. You know, when everybody starts, they're like, and you hear yourself like, yeah, we're gonna get famous.
Yeah, this is it.
Everybody gets to that stage.
Damn,
you know what I mean?
For real.
But the reality is that ain't it, because you got to go out there and put in the work.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You got to get the networks. You got to find the right people, bro. And that's it. It ain't gonna happen. It's a little easier now because back then all we had was MySpace. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh my God.
That was MySpace. I wish we had it back now. You know what I mean? Because it's all about the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the internet, it changed the game. You know what I mean? Where you could actually get out to these shows and shit and find them. You know what I mean? Whereas supposed to me, I had to meet people from different towns.
Right. How did you know to travel? Like, how did you know to actually get out of the state to find these? Like, how did you find these different people? Like, without the
shows, man, networking with like when I got on to some shows, I started fucking with some people from Las Cruces. My homie Mac Dollar.
Yeah.
He had this shit called Crooktown Records, right?
Okay.
And there was one of my homies that was cool with there was this dude that got out of prison, right? And they were in prison together, and we seen him at a monster truck show.
Okay.
Right, and mom was like, hey, so we started talking. Dude would try, and he started kicking it with us. Right, dude was trying to rap, but he wasn't that good. Right, so I was kind of curving him a little bit. I felt bad though because you know what I mean. He literally moved to Las Cruces, you know what I mean, and linked up with them guys over there. and got better and started making beats and all kinds of shit. I was like, oh, damn. You know what I mean? But he didn't do something with those guys. So we started doing shows. I started doing shows over there. They started doing shows over here. And then I would link up with the rappers they knew, and you know. And you just
so that was so kind of that was a blessing in disguise almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though like you know you kind of you felt bad about curving him that moment. That him leaving was what kind of separated the network. Me expanding the network.
For sure.
Yeah, expanding the network.
And he don't live in Las Cruces no more now. He live in Denver.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And there's been times where he's went out to my shows when I go perform in Denver and show me love. You know what I mean? And shit like that. Or I would stay in people's couches and shit when I'm touring and shit. You know, when we were younger, and they were, you know, they understood. They were like, yeah, you can crash here. Don't worry about a motel. Stay here.
Yeah.
You know, and I've done that many times. Now that I'm older, I got more pride.
Yeah,
ego, my pride. Not my ego, but my pride gets to me. I'm like, nah, bro, I got this.
I got
room.
Yeah.
A 40-year-old rapper staying on my couch like that.
No, fuck the whole figure, man.
But when I was in my 20s, it was different.
It's because the grind. You know what I mean? You hungry. You gonna do whatever it takes to make sure you get there. You see the dream. Now understand. I love that. That's, okay. So now, at what point in time where you were like, all right, were you making your own beats at this time too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I started because I didn't know anybody was making beats. Who fucking, you know, I probably rapped to like one, only beat I ever rapped to in my whole life, bro. Like it was when we first started in the studio and I rapped over that I just wanna fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My homies, you just spit on that meme. My homie C-Rock, rest in peace. And his food from near East, his name was Capone.
Right.
You remember Capone? I don't know if you knew him. Yeah, he was a rapping motherfucker. All he did was right there, shut the fuck up. All he did was just rap. But he was cold though.
Yeah, for real.
But you know, we were spitting on that shit, bro. But then that's when I first started. I was barely learning how to make beats. Bonafide was making all the beats then, so any rap beats that we were rapping on were beats that he was making. And you know, so I bought, when I started upgrading the studio, I bought me a badass little workstation and shit, and that's when I started making beats on it. I still make beats to this day. I still use my own beats, but I also buy beats from people because I get tired of using my own shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But you show love, but you do it legitimately. You know what I mean? Okay, so like, where did you come up with the ideas of learning how to market and how to promote your music, how to actually get people to listen? Cause I know it's a lot of like, you know, connecting people, but there's a lot of groundwork that you do yourself that people don't oversee.
Just, you know, you gotta keep your fucking merch. You know, people can see that you have content, you know. Okay. So that's why, even though nobody listens to CDs, I still sell CDs all the time.
Hard copies, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
They still buy them. So I mean, not everybody got a brand new car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. And then you also be selling shirts,
T-shirts, lokes, fucking shit. There's times I had shot glasses and lanyards. And all kinds of fucking shit, bro. Whatever I can, to put your brand out there, you know.
Yeah. Again, we're trying to, you know what I mean, for people who are looking up to you, man, because again, you're an OG in this game, and to me, when you decide that you want to hang up the hip hop coat, which I hope you don't, you know what I mean? I hope that you just, you know, this feed the knowledge to the game in a sense, and just kind of more just guide people like, hey, you kind of want to do this and this. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard for people out here.
You know, but a lot of people don't reach out. You know what I mean? They don't want the knowledge and don't care for it. So, you know, they don't, you know, because I would be a liar if I thought think about it every day and just wanted to quit throwing these fucking shows because it's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? And it's like, fuck, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. You know, we don't always win, but we win too.
Yes, sir.
It's like,
well, let's talk about
but you can't win if you don't go out there and put in the work.
No, fact.
You don't play the game.
No, again, you work hard, you play hard. You know what I mean? You ain't go, what you put in, you reap, you sow. Right. You know what I mean? And you're not going to get anything if you don't put no work to it. Like, that's something that I try to reiterate to people, that you don't get nothing for free. Nothing's free around this world. Like,
not in the rap game especially. Everybody gonna make something off somebody.
And man, it's like you got to do your thing out here. And you got to have more than just bars. Like, you can't be more than the rap.
The rap game is the fucking 15% fucking talent and 85% business.
85. You hear that? 50% talent, 85% business.
And some people even say 10-90. You know what I mean?
Damn. It depends how you
do, though, bro. Because there's a lot of talented people out there, but they ain't putting in no work. They're just thinking they're going off talent. They got a big head, or they're lazy, or you know, there's a bunch of things, bro. So just the work. Bro.
Yeah. So like,
work is important.
Again, so like, you need the videos sometimes, you know what I mean? You need the music videos, you need all the merch and stuff like that.
All that shit.
Yeah, everything is a package.
See, I mean, you sometimes, I mean, it depends on how far you want to take. Motherfuckers need to follow the trends, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go wear no tight pants. I'm not going to tattoo my fucking face. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go get a grill, you know what I mean? I'll just want motherfuckers, this is my bars, enjoy my music.
Yep.
and come to shows. You know,
Enjoy
what
it,
I mean?
have a
Enjoy
good
the hip hop
time.
culture.
Yeah, and that's it. There ain't nothing else to it. And if it can provide for you and your family, that's what you know what I mean. That's a goal. That's a blessing.
That's why I started throwing shows, bro. Because
Okay.
you know what I mean. Ain't nobody booking Trouble Up when I first started. You know what I mean. So I was throwing shows because I didn't know where to get on stage, so I started throwing shows.
What was your first show that you threw? What was
Shit, at the
that?
Sound Factory, bro.
Really?
And it was just locals, bro. Just some locals and shit. But it was dope.
How did you promote for it?
In the streets, printing out flyers and cut them bitches out with a fucking.
A little,
I gotta cut around.
yeah. So you still do the same method that you did with the very first.
I order flyers now
Okay.
and shit like that. I used to make my own. I'll make my own flyer. You know, regular little good ass flyer. But now I understand that you gotta want quality.
Yeah. Okay.
People don't look at a fucking crappy ass flyer and be like, this gonna be dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but you're like, oh, cause like, again, what they see is what they're gonna think the cost is gonna
Exactly.
be.
So that's why I pay for the flyers. You know what I mean? I pay for extra. There's times where the guy that there's a guy I pay $80 for a flyer. There's a guy that I pay $50, but they're both good.
Yeah, and they do
But
quality
it depends
work.
on the quality of the show or how much I'm paying on this show. But I'll pay more on the flyer.
Okay, so like
So it look better and look more dope.
yeah. Okay. Damn, that makes so much sense. That's crazy. Like I love the game that you have given because I'm like, for instance, myself and everything like that. You know, you got to have a package. You got to figure out like what can you do to be able to get people to understand, to look at your stuff. You know, they're like, I know who you are. To get people to
Most people don't even fucking read the flyer. I give somebody a flyer, first thing they do is look at it and then look at me and say, when is it? The fucking biggest thing on the flyer is the date. Like, get the fuck out of here. Read the motherfucker. You know what I mean? But you know,
they still got it.
but it's still in their face, and they know that they're aware of it.
But
That's why I put them on all the goddamn gas pumps everywhere because they won't let me put them on the counter. So fuck it, I'll slap them on your gas pump.
Yeah.
They hate me, but
you don't have
support us, and we don't gotta do that. Put them on the counter, nice and neat. People take them.
Yes, and that's
Simple as that.
Simple.
You know what I mean?
Man, and what do you think that is? You just think that people just don't want to support that little?
No, it's the corporate shit, bro. Because some stores do allow it. The more people from locals.
Yeah.
Locals will let you do it. You know what I mean? Like the local mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
But when you go to an all-subs, they ain't gonna let you slap them on the counter. They're gonna throw them away. You know what I mean? Some people, the people that work there will.
Yeah.
And once a manager comes around and sees them,
Yeah. Okay.
you know what I
That
mean?
makes sense.
So I was like, I just started putting them on the fucking all over every goddamn gas pump they got.
Yes.
They don't like it, but
Hey.
it works, bro. It
Yeah.
really works. I see them, I'll pass by and then they'll be missing some.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But they'll still be up there. But sometimes they take them down. I will snap them right back up.
So for somebody young who was trying to order, anybody who's like older, like you know what I mean, who has not put a show on, what do they need to do in order for them to get their own show started? Well,
I mean,
they can contact you too, and you can help them put them on too.
for sure, bro. You know, you gotta have a budget for one.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
You gotta have some kind of a budget because when I first started, I would you have to go find you a bar or somebody that'll let you throw a show there. You know what I mean? So I used to have to rent the place. You know what I mean? And then go rent a stage.
Oh,
you know
damn, so that's
and then
it.
rent the equipment.
Oh shit.
And then rent the mics and all that shit. You know what I mean? So it costs money. And then you gotta make still promote it.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So make sure you have a budget to like you realistic. What's the minimum?
My own shit.
Yeah,
so
what's the
I can throw
minimum
my
amount?
spells.
Yeah, no, for sure. What's the minimum amount of money that people need to have that they can feel comfortable? Is it like $500? Do they need to have like 1,000 to make sure they got like a good, decent show? Like maybe like 50 people that shows up to their show.
I mean, you talking with or without a headliner, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
A headliner is expensive. Even just somebody local like me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna charge you a couple $100.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you reach out to me, if it's just something, if I ask you to jump on it, I'm not gonna charge you. But
Yeah. No, for
if
sure.
you want me to, perform or
Yeah, like you said, you
it's gonna be a
understand.
couple $100.
Right.
So you gotta put that in the equation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, I need that. If it's out of town, I need to get them a room.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause you.
If you have equipment now, you gotta have equipment. So you're gonna have to rent your equipment or buy it, which that shit's expensive as fuck. You need a DJ. You have
Yep.
to pay that motherfucker.
You need the DJ.
You need a security guard. Gotta pay him.
Gotta pay a security.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You need your graphics. You gotta pay somebody to do your graphics.
Yeah, like logos.
Then you
and
gotta pay
everything.
to print the motherfuckers up.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it's a headliner wants to sell tickets, you gotta pay for his tickets.
Yeah. And then you gotta get a video to promote it.
You wanna put it on the fucking the radio?
Yeah.
There's another couple $100.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Want to put it on a billboard? That's another couple $100.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It just depends on how far you want to take that.
Let me ask you this, bro.
You want a Facebook ad? You know what I mean?
Sorry, my pocket's already empty and I'm already. I feel like I opened my already.
You started with that number counter around the fucking that one movie that just goes down.
I'm like, oh my gosh. So, let me ask you
That's how it is, bro.
this. This is not too personal. Approximately, what was the most expensive like booking that you had did?
So far, Twister was the most expensive one.
Word. Okay. And ballpark, what was the top?
He was $7,000, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But there you go. You got $250 food buyout.
Yeah. So that's 7,000 just for him.
That's just $7,000 for him.
That's just for him to even come over here. Okay. Wow. All right. So 7 rats in the drain.
The club alone was $2,000.
Huh? Huh?
You know what I mean?
Y'all, Sierra, y'all need to be ashamed of your damn self. I'm mad at y'all. Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. All right. Continue. I'm sorry. That might be just me being whatever, but I feel like damages and stuff can be happening, but that's a charge that could be like deducted or something. Like, man.
That's why I'm getting Lils, bro, because they don't charge me. They let me do what I do at Lils, so I'm there till they kick me out. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't talk to the manager. Oh, okay. So that's almost 10 racks just to get the dude at the
We ain't even booked all the rooms yet.
Huh?
4 rooms. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you.
I'm still ain't about the bottles of Moet yet.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
So as a promoter or as somebody
It's
who,
expensive,
yeah,
bro.
you gotta cater to them.
And if people don't show up, you don't make no money. I broke even on that one, you know what I mean, luckily. So, it's like,
there was no money made. You just made the money that you invested into it, to where you could possibly put another one on.
when it was a good show, everybody had a good time, and that to me is important.
It was memorable.
I would do it again because of that. You know what I mean? Because the people had a good time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, it would be doper if we had double that amount. Then I would have made some money and we could bring somebody bigger.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
What do you think was the reason that people did not tap in with Twister?
Maybe just they don't believe he's going to show up, like Bubba Sparks didn't show up. You know what I mean?
Really? He didn't show up?
Yeah, Bubba Sparks didn't show up, didn't tell nobody nothing, you know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I talked to him personally the week before in Houston.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll be there, because I seen he had a fucking broken little leg and shit. He sprung his ankle.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, bro, you going to be good? You going to be in Hobbs on Thursday? And he was like, yeah, I'll be there. All right. He never showed up. I got to tell everybody Bubba Sparks ain't coming.
So I put a sour taste in everybody.
Oh, yeah. So now it's like, oh, yeah, the Twister.
Oh, no.
And then right after that, Riff Raff canceled his fucking tour.
Yeah, so, okay.
And this ain't nothing got to do with me, because I paid. My shit was there, you know what I mean? My shit was paid for and ready to go.
And there was no reimbursement?
Last minute shit. Oh, yeah, I got reimbursement.
Okay.
I made sure of that. Bro, I was texting Bubba Sparks, fuck the shot. I know you got it, so that's how I be that motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Because he was, he was ignoring motherfuckers until I started making threats, and then boom, he started sending me money.
Okay, yeah, well, you have to get gangster on them.
So
that gangster stuff helps out a little bit, because some people want to run over you if you're a nice guy too much. So you have to show your teeth just a little bit to let you know, like, hey, man, I love the work that you do, but hey, you can't just treat us wrong, because this is happening me and my family.
Yeah, motherfucker, you think I could just give $1,700 away to somebody just for the deposit? You know what I mean? Same shit with Riff Raff. You know what I mean? He canceled his tour the week of my show, which was one of the first tour shows on his tour, but he canceled it. He canceled the whole tour, right? So I had to wait it took me like a month to get my money back.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean?
Oh my god! So like people thought that
makes people like, oh, nobody gonna show up.
Man,
Twist ain't gonna show up. So I was nervous as hell until he landed in Hobbs. My homie was like, I got this food in the car. I'm like, yes. Oh, you know what I mean? That shit was nerve-wracking, bro. For 2 days my stomach was returning.
Damn, for real?
Because I knew he had a show the night before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and again, people don't see that on you. Like we don't see that on the Facebooks. Like nobody knows what you're going through as a promoter. Like you know what I mean? You're still showing 10 toes down on Facebook. You scroll down, hey man, he gonna be here. He gonna be here. Promoter, and like that right there is confidence. Because if you be like, hey man, I don't know if he gonna show up.
He might not be there.
Nobody gonna show up. But like the fact like no, he gonna show up. Boom, boom, boom. Come on through. And you got people who believe in that, and he does show up. You're like, man, what does that feel when everything happens that way? Even though you don't.
It's great, bro, because you know what I mean. You see everybody's like, oh, he's here. You know what I mean? Everybody's happy, excited.
He
was spitting his motherfucking ass off with me.
Hey, DJ, let me tell us Spanish, man.
I kept telling him, motherfuckers, that's what I'm saying. You paid him $2,000, and I can't get him to turn up the fucking feedback monitors.
La Sienna, once again.
And I told the motherfucker 100 times in Spanish, in English, in German. Like, he's like, motherfucker, turn the. He's like, I can't turn it up no more. I'm like, man, I'm not even asking you to turn the music up, turn the feedback monitor. I bet Polo Diaz don't fucking be like, turn the mics up.
Yeah.
Because he was there Friday, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was asking him to turn the mic
up.
No.
You know what it was, and we ain't gonna talk about all that.
I'm not gonna go there because I still fuck with La Sierra.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate them doing what they're doing.
And she was like, who could we bring that would pack this place after? And I was like, man, I said, somebody like NBA young boy, just threw it out there. And she had like a little young nephew. She's like, oh, you wouldn't have enough room here. And she was like, how much is he? And I'm like, $150,000. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
No, but I get that. Twisted is a
But they
step
got the
stool.
bread.
It's a step stool to like
Yeah.
again they trust in you because they know like, oh, okay. My question is, because this is something I'm asking personally, how the hell do you get these people? Because you got Riff Raff, you got freaking fucking Ritz, you got Twisted, you got Dizzy Wright, you got Bubba Sparks. You know what I mean? Like, how in the world are you constantly? Is it just like the fact that you done met these dope ass people growing up and they done connect you to them? And or like, what is it? But real quick, before you answer, let's go ahead and do a little intermission and everything like that, so that way, you know what I mean? I feel like a real TV commercial. You know, I do.
We'll be back after this message.
After this message. All right, man. Welcome back. You know what I mean? We had to go ahead and go to our intermission. You know what I mean? Intermission. But picking up back of what we left off of, this is a personal question for myself that I'm curious on. How in the world did you come across all of these, you know what I mean? How are you getting connected with these big name people? Even though, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're older
From
companies.
networking, bro. From networking with other promoters, other artists. Now that I'm known for throwing shows and shit, other booking agents will reach out to me and be like, hey, we heard you throw shows. You're interested in this guy. You're interested in this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
So now
Because I'm reliable, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They know that I do all my business 100%. I try not to fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
right.
people
Wow.
reach out. You know what I mean? Like when Little Flip came to Diamond Lils, the first time I ever met him, he's like, so this the infamous Diamond Lils. And he literally said that shit. I was like, damn.
Y'all
Who's
know?
talking about it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Because, you know, I've had a lot of people in Diamond Lils, you know what I mean? And at one time, it was super dope. You know what I mean? It was dope for many years, bro. But, you know,
Yeah, I heard it.
it's kind of
Yes,
slowed
sir.
down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I do understand that, but like hopefully we can try to like recreate the energy that it once had, at least even if it's like close to it. But
It's coming back little by little.
Little by little.
Little by little, man. But
it's like, but everybody's still in pain, so it's
Yeah.
like it's hard. So yeah, but I do agree. So it's just you being in contact with these different people and stuff like that, and now you're at a position to where people are hearing that you do good, legit business. You're copacetic. They're just like you can choose who you want to do now at this point.
Choose who I can afford, really.
Yeah, you know, man, for real. But like, again, like
But
you
choose who I want to do business with.
Yeah,
sure.
you have
Like,
a list
there's-
down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to like go
There's
after
people that I know that,
Yeah.
that have been in the game long enough, and their word is good. You know.
Word.
There's a lot of people that have been doing it just as long as me. You know what I mean? They're just, you know, they're just not here.
Yeah, amen, amen. So like, who you got next for? You know what I mean, for the H-Town? Who you got next coming up or in the mind if you have?
I got booked right now. I got Mayday and Wax. Mayday's a group from Strange Music.
Yeah, okay.
They're fucking badass.
Some choppers or what's up?
Oh, they're a band and shit.
Okay. Oh, word.
They'll be there September 22nd at Mills. Wax is another artist. He's got a lot of millions of views, but I don't really know his music, but I looked him up and I guess he's alright, you know what I mean? Like, but he's got more views. He's got more views than Mayday in him. He's got a lot of views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got them coming in. When is this?
September 22nd.
September 22nd. Man, y'all tap in.
Yeah. I got DJ Kane from the Cumbia Kings November 3rd. We're gonna have Cumbia night.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes. I'll invite all the ladies come and dance. DJ Kane gonna sing all the hits.
Yeah. So when there's a difference between when somebody is trying to get at you to get their artist on, and then you trying to get an artist to come on.
Yeah.
When a booking agent or people are like, "Hey, I know that you do, good stuff, and I really want to try to, get my artist on there." How does that work out in terms of like a booking agent trying to contact you to get like their artist into Diamond Lils or into a scene to where they can get heard? Like, how does that go about? Do y'all like try to break up percentages? Y'all like what does that work
Like
out?
you just talking about like an underground artist type guy?
Yeah.
Somebody like me trying to reach out to another bar?
Yeah.
But, you know.
Or like for you, to you, cause like you host a lot of shows now. You know what I mean? And for them, like I'm talking
But a lot of artists, man, I was telling you, a lot of artists that know that I do shows will reach out to me and be like, hey, how can we get over there? And I'll be like, well, if you'll book me in your town for $200 in a room, I'll book you in my town for $200 in a room.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I give anybody an opportunity that's willing to do the same thing. You know
okay.
What I mean?
What about somebody who's more mainstream? Has that ever happened?
More mainstream than they we talk money. You know what I mean? Basically, I just pay them the fee that they want. If I feel like it's something that it's reasonable, pay them their fee, and I try to make it back at the door.
Okay. Okay, through the
through the door, selling slots.
Yeah.
Selling tables.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck I can fucking get to make my money back. You know what I mean?
Okay. And is that always successful? Man,
It ain't always successful, and sometimes it is, bro. You know, if the people come out, it'll work.
So it's really about the people. It's like the people is always going to determine where it's at. So like, listen to that. Anytime that you really want big names like Tech Nine, you know what I mean? Like what? Who's Wiz Khalifa, young NBA young boy, Little Dirk. You know what I mean?
Support the shows,
you
man.
gotta
so
support.
We can make the money to bring them.
Yeah.
Because you know, I'm not a rich motherfucker. If I was out there, done brought these motherfuckers.
But because you're connected to them, like
I could get there. You know what I mean? I know somebody
who knows somebody who knows exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
but you're tied into where like if somebody was to put you to use the right amount of bread, you can pretty much get anybody that you want to come to Hobbs.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I know it feels that way. You know what I mean?
You had Devin a dude here, and that's one of my own childhood. I was like, oh shit. I was like right there left. I was like, I gotta just.
I get people like E40 and shit like that.
Word, you can get 40.
Somebody like 40's $40,000. You know what I mean? So it's like
41 or 40,000, huh?
40.
Ain't that a motherfucker? And
so I need at least 20 to start, but you know, fuck, you need to sell the fuck out some tickets to make 40 racks.
Yeah, man, but still, Fortnite.
It's possible if the people come out.
Yeah, I guess like hitting 40 water, right? Kind of the big name after Twister. That's kind of almost promising, knowing that Twister came and he was chopping up. Mm-hmm. And 40 water definitely sounds like a person that he don't play around with that. He shows love to people.
Yeah, no, yeah, I fuck with him. He's an OG, bro.
Yeah, he definitely was gonna pull up. Yeah. I don't think he's the type to burn anybody like that.
He's not on drugs or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So this is the ones that that are on drugs or fucked up in the head. The ones might fucking not pull up on you.
Yes, I do agree.
You know, if the motherfuckers are known for doing this shit, then they're probably not gonna pull up.
Yes.
They might pull up.
No.
You know what I mean? But is that what you want to hear? You know?
No, especially them all. But yeah, but again, if y'all want to hear big names like that, support the stuff that we do got out, so that way he can, Trouble can be able to save up or talk to the right people, and then even them.
Well, you got to give them half down. You know what I mean? So
damn. So again, like if y'all got some people that know somebody that got deep pockets or something like that, let's put together some stuff and make something big come out here and happen. Because I think that's what Hobbs really needs. It's like we're getting there.
It's getting close.
Yeah, we're
scratching the surface.
We're scratching the surface. Because I feel like every time you drop something, I'm like, damn, okay, more people are showing up, and it's ending well. More people are showing up, and it's ending well. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you get like the little drunk people here in town.
That's to be expected.
Any event. But like, other than that,
it happens at Applebee's.
It doesn't boil over to something crazy, and that's where like we wanted to change. Except for the Devil Do concert. I don't know about that one. I don't think we even had to break up anything. Really. I think people were just getting too stoned at that point.
When you talking about Thinking the Desert?
Thinking the Desert, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a great show, bro. A lot of people. I don't know. Everybody, we know there was no alcohol involved, so everybody was just high as fuck.
Yeah, so as long as we can keep the alcohol down, man, come on, man.
I mean, I had my alcohol.
Yeah, it was like again, throw a weed function, and then bring some stoners in here. We'll get a pop.
Yeah, we're trying to get something where there's like a beer garden and shit. We're trying to do something.
Okay.
Would be dope, you know. Just because I don't know, people like to have their beer when they're watching a fucking show or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. So all right, let's kind of talk about like your actual, like, your music. We've been talking a lot about your promotion, like for real, like again, this man is like really, that's what I mean. People see your promotion because you're crazy at it. You know what I mean? You're hardcore, but at the same time, you're just as hardcore as your music. What do people need to be listening to right now? You know what I mean? Because I know you put up the re-up, right?
I just put up the the re-up.
Yeah.
That just came out maybe 6 months ago.
Yeah, so see, right now, so tap in with the real, because that right there.
It's all platforms, bro.
Yeah, and again, that consists of majority of your beats and some.
It's mixed up and shit. I got beats from Track, Smoke to the Ceiling.
Yeah.
Nick D, that mother killing.
Yeah.
If I like the beats, I'm gonna buy them. Straight up. If I can afford them.
Yep. Again, me and you talked about the meaning of the real, but for our new viewers, because we got a new whole viewers here. Tell them what is the meaning of the re-up.
So everybody know the traditional meaning of re-up, you know what I mean? But it's not just re-ing up on motherfucking drugs. You can re-up on baby milk and fucking toilet paper.
Yeah.
Fucking re-ing up on the electric bill. That shit felt good as fuck. Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, make sure that you're good for another month. Yeah, for real.
But to get there and do that, you gotta grind. You know what I mean? And you gotta fucking put in work. You know what I mean?
That's the biggest thing that I think people fail to realize. That like they don't want to grind, because like you said, like they're lazy. They procrastinate. They look out the big stuff, but after that, you have to eat. You have to like put lights on there. You have to sleep somewhere. You know what I mean? And that's not gonna be
and
free.
You want to do it as comfortable as you can. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to be looking over your shoulders and shit like that. I've lived that life before, brother. You know, there's money, but it ain't worth the fuck. You know what I mean? It's like fuck. You know,
yeah. So, even
it ain't nothing like actually starting like your own business. That's the thing. You motherfuckers are scared to take chances. You know what I mean? Any kind of fucking business. You know what I mean? Even if it's fucking make you beef jerky. You know?
Yeah. No, for real. They're scared to step out.
Get you some bread, make some t-shirts.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's out there. That's crazy. Instead of just slanging dope or being the corner boy or whatever it is, and like if that's your lane, do you? I ain't gonna knock the hustle, but at the same time, that's not the only route that you can
but
do.
everybody knows the motherfucking consequences of that shit, and not everybody's willing to deal with them motherfuckers. Then you get people out there snitching. So it's like, motherfucker, just go to work.
Yeah, just go to work. You know what I mean? Just take care of the basic stuff. But even
we need hands.
Facts. And I know again. Let's talk about that. That's the pin. That thank you that you said that. Like, you're not just a promoter and a rapper. Like that's not your day job, really. Talk to them about your day job.
I frame. I fucking do sheetrock, mud, tape, bedding, texture, paint, tile.
Man, and
anything. I build your fucking house. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Was that something that you grew up like? That like a family thing?
I've been doing it since my 20s, bro. My dad does it, but you know, I mean, he was a truck driver for many years too.
Yeah.
But I just enjoy doing it, bro. Like it's something that I can do labor, and I get satisfaction out of. I built that.
Yeah, you made that. Yeah. And then you see people inhabit it. You see people live on it, and it's like work for years. Because when you construct something, that's even longer longevity. You know what I mean? That building that's been erected 80 years, 60 years. If like when you build a good foundation and stuff like that, and like when you can go by like, hey, you know what I mean? I built that right there, or I did this right here. Like I built a foundation. I did all that.
Take pride in it too, 'cause some people do it and don't give a fuck. They don't last for shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're just in there for the money. You know what I mean? But I take pride in, just like I do my music and promoting. When I do somebody's shit, I try to do the best job I can. You know.
Yep. And then do it to
I don't do a good job and they don't like it. If they have to call me back, which hardly never happens, but some people just ain't never satisfied. But I will fix it until you're happy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna talk bad about me and shit and say that I'm a bad worker or that I ain't do my job. You know what I mean?
Fact. No, your work ethic is speaking for itself. Definitely so.
You know. It tells a lot about who a man is, you know what I mean? And people that just try to get over on people, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. Let's talk more about your business, because I want to talk into the business and the music. I just wanted to get people to know that, like, in order for you to do this life that you have to do, you can't just, like, put your chips, all your eggs in this basket. You just can't be like, all right, I'm going to rap, and that's all I'm going to do. Like, you know what I mean?
You
like,
gotta have some kind of backup.
There's gotta be a safety net.
Yeah.
You have to fall back on something to where like, okay, I can make money here, or I'm decent at this. Find something that you love, that you actually enjoy besides rapping, that you can be like, all right, if just in case something goes sour, I have this to follow.
Yeah. And see, now there a lot of people that I fucked with, bro, you know what I mean, that didn't have no grind, you know what I mean, and they rap for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But they never fucking put out an album, and I would give them free beats, free studio time. And not one time put an album, bro. Not one album. Didn't try to, print up an album. Don't have no merch, no shirts, no hats, no nothing like
nothing.
You know what I mean? You're not investing the money into yourself and shit, and then you get all depressed later that we ain't making it, and now you and your girl fighting, because I'm taking them to do shows all over the fucking place. Like, you gotta put in the work.
Yeah.
I mean, going along for the ride ain't that ain't just the work.
No, that's the street loading.
Yeah.
And
I used to put his ass out there with CDs. Here, bro, go make you some money, and I'll give him my CDs. And he'll go out there and sell, make $75.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that way, I didn't have to pay for his shit. You know what I mean? And at the same time, make him put in that work.
Yeah. Again, it helps out both. Wow. Okay. So again, everything is there for you. You just got to be able to get out there. And again, there's people like yourself who is like, if they really need somebody to kind of put them in their way or guide them or kind of help, like, a little help up and everything, you're there to kind of put them on game. Or,
I'm always down to help somebody out.
And then people are scared to ask for help, and I hate that. You know what I mean? Because they hate to say that.
They got too much pride, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't want to be like, I mean, homie put me on, like, he helped me out. You know what I mean? Like, when I was down there, they hate saying that. Yeah. They don't want to say that because I guess it makes them feel inferior. In a sense, we all empowered. Mm-hmm. You know, because of your help, you know what I mean? Again, I was trouble to put me on every Thursday to go do security. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, you the best security we ever had, bro. You ain't never had to be a dick to nobody, but that's what everybody likes him. Like, he's like, but they respect them. And, when they empty that, they pockets without no questions.
They do
Instead of like the other motherfuckers where they you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers, hey, bitch, what the fuck up?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For real, man, I understand it, but
we say that shit for the last.
Yeah, again, that stuff keeps me. It keeps me happy. It keeps me paid every week, to where I ain't gotta stress too much about the little side chain to help me out. I can worry about working for my family, and then I got a little scratch that they'll put me on. But at the same time, I ain't afraid to say that. But a lot of people are.
Yeah, bro. If anything I can do for anybody, if I can, bro, shit. We all helping each other. You helping me, I'm helping you.
Exactly.
And it should be like that with everybody.
Exactly.
You get a lot further that way.
Exactly.
But motherfuckers, like I said, that ego and that pride, bro, gonna keep motherfuckers down.
Keep them in the dirt. Keep them in the dirt. All right, tap me back into the business. Let's talk Money Side. Where did the idea of Money Side come about?
Money Side was Bonafide's thing, bro. He started that shit.
Really?
Yeah. It used to be Money Side Grinders.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was just fucking repping it hard and fucking I was going up with the money, you know what I mean? I was to the studio, I put all the money in.
Yeah.
And then we bumped heads and I'm like not a label hopping motherfucker. I was like, I've been putting up too much work for you, so it's Money Side motherfucker. Money Side Musica. I changed it to Money Side Musica.
Yeah.
But then we got back together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was okay with it, Money Side Musica, and then he went to prison. And I just kept pushing it, you know what I mean? And it's a long ass story, bro.
Yeah,
that's a long one, bro.
For the Trouble Lord documentary on Money Side, you know what I mean? But again, a lot of that was like, you know what I mean? It started off from the ground up when you were doing your thing, trying to figure it out and everything. Yeah. But it's now to where, what is your mission with Money Side Musica? Because that's what people see when they see the label. Like, when they see that, what do they expect from Money Side Musica?
Now it seems like they just expect good shows and shit, you know what I mean? But that's part of it, you know what I mean? I enjoy doing it, and I like throwing shows, and as long as it makes sense, I'm gonna keep doing it, But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I don't want to do this shit no more, motherfucker. You know what I mean? For real. But and then I go smoke a joint. Sponsored by Weedios.
Yeah, sponsored by Weedios. Yeah. And then after that, you relax, you come back to your zone and stuff like that.
I get back to that. But then the people keep hitting me up about throwing shows. I'm like, man, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard not to say no. If it's affordable. If it ain't affordable, then I'm like, I can't fucking down.
Well, definitely. So you definitely keep your budget in your mind to where, like, if the budget ain't right to what you can fit.
Yeah, because I like to play. You know what I mean? So if I like, we like to take my kids camping and fishing and wherever the fuck I can. You know what I mean? I do that shit a lot. You know what I mean? We go eat, and I got shit on kids. So
and
that's gotta be a budget there. Yeah. Motherfuckers want everything.
Yes, sir. And barato no. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but with that, people should understand that. Okay, when they're trying to book something like that, they're trying to work from it. You got there's paid to it. You know what I mean? There's everything happens, but you're gonna produce. Like with Money Side Musica, every time they book you or they hear something for you, it's authentic work, it's hard work, and it's true work that people love to hear.
It's gonna be real work, you know what I mean? Yeah, everything that Money Side, I do it all with Money Side, you know what I mean? I even do my carpentry through Money Side.
Word.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? The studio time that I rent out, fucking even I DJ.
Yeah.
I've DJed a few quinceañeras and shit like that here and there.
Yeah.
But it all goes through the Money Side, you know what I mean? Okay. My food drives, my toy drives.
Yeah, dang.
So.
But you pretty much be pushing it on most of your stuff, right? Like.
Yeah, right now it's just me, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I got kids that really love music, bro, and maybe I'm setting that up for them. And if it ain't working for me, which man, I'm all good with that.
Ain't them young heads you got your eyes on to put them on the Money Side Musica yet?
Nah, man, there's some guys that I wouldn't mind, bro, but they don't have the work ethic. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's always been out there. You know, motherfuckers.
They just don't want to grind like they really need to. They can't really see the truth.
Yeah, no, you tell them, hey, come to the studio, come here and come do this, and they don't show up, or they make excuses why they can't.
I'm done.
Time is money, but I ain't got time to fucking getting let down left and right. You know what I mean? So I focus on myself. But there's some motherfuckers out there that are dope, bro. You know what I mean?
Facts. So with the re-up right now, do you got any other new projects coming up, or you just want to let the re-up marinate and let people really digest that?
Me and Kronos are working on an album. It's called Emotional Roller Coaster.
Ooh.
We're almost done with it, but it's getting close.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's getting close. Shout out on our platform with the homie Kronos, the Vanilla Gorilla.
Vanilla Gorilla, hey man, that man brought the stage out. But I guess until that happens, if people want to listen to some Trouble Low and kind of get like an idea of who Trouble Low Kid, what are some songs that you can recommend for everybody to kind of get an idea of who Trouble Oak is?
Man, you can go check out Ben Getting It. Check out the videos right now. These are a lot of are on the reel. I got Ben Getting It, Hombre de Honor, since it's a Spanish song. My Good Weed videos.
Yeah.
There's just, so I got so many. I got like 7 albums, but online I only got about 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But out the trunk I got 7 until I printed up. Plus there's 2 older.
Really?
I got about 9.
So if somebody want to get some,
Some
your whole
autograph.
catalog, they got to holler at you. You know what I mean? Personally.
I'm eventually gonna put it online.
Yeah, but whenever you feel like,
it's one of the things you gotta sit there and do it all day because you gotta type in all the information.
who did this, who did that,
Yeah.
whose name is it, especially
Yeah.
your full name and putting your artist name in
Yeah,
there.
and then you gotta put your BMI.
Yeah, your
and
BMI.
all that other shit, bro. So it's like,
And it's like-
time consuming.
Yeah.
And I've focused on my old albums like that. It's all
Exactly.
my older albums. All
Yeah.
my new shit's on there.
Okay.
My last 4 albums are on.
Okay,
are
so
on.
if you want to hear some new Trouble Oak, hop on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what songs from the Rio would you recommend? Were those songs that you
Those
recommend?
are on there. Yeah.
Okay.
There's one I did with J-Era and what's the dude? I can't even remember the motherfucker's name now. I'm all stoned and
Yeah,
shit.
hey, watch that.
He was singing with strange music and shit, bro. Darren Safron.
Okay, bet.
My bad. Yeah, I went blank there for a second.
Hey, man.
Anyway, it's a song with them too.
Multi-maker.
It's called Freak. It's dope. It's more like for the females that just do sings like
Okay.
female.
Yeah, word.
Like for
Yeah,
females.
like
and
an
shit.
almost
And then-
R&B stuff. Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a kind of a little freaky song, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty dope. It's a different thing.
Yeah,
but it's a
different
good
vibe.
song.
No, so like for the ladies and like the
Yeah.
men who trying to, smooth the ladies for that time of night. You know what I
For
mean?
player shit,
Yeah.
though, yeah,
So
it's
put
definitely
on your player shit, there you go. Your PIMP.
It's definitely player.
That's the cut you want to play on, huh? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got all kinds of different ones, bro. You know what I mean? I got some. I think there's a metal song on there.
Ooh. You got one with Cronus that's kind of a metal song, right?
Yeah, that one's gonna be on that new
Yeah.
album.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
We just be performing that
Yeah,
motherfucker and shit.
hey, that one right there is nice.
It's called
too.
What though?
It what?
Yeah.
Hey, I love the energy on that one. And that right there is a different vibe because it's added rock and hip hop.
Yeah.
Because
you got a song with Cryptic Wisdom. You ever heard of him?
No, sir.
He's underground too. He got
Really?
some kind of metal voice.
Oh,
But he's got a good following though, bro. But he's pretty dope.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can check him out. He's pretty dope.
okay. And that's gonna be on the emotional roller coaster.
No, that one's on the real.
Oh, that's on the real.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Bet. Well, shoot, man. Let the people know what else that you got going on before we can go ahead and just give you the reign. Because again, I think they understand a lot about who you are. Like that, the fact that you're repping 575, man. You're trying to, yeah.
Everywhere I go.
For real, you're trying to promote shows left and right. You're trying to put people on as much as you can. Your love for people is enormous. You know what I mean? You care for a lot of people. You're really about this music stuff.
Yeah.
You're producing your own stuff. You're recording your own stuff. You're promoting your own stuff. You're literally a solo
I used to
integrated.
shoot my own videos too. My first
Oh,
videos and
shit,
shit. That shit
yeah.
was time consuming. I was like, nope.
Yeah, it's like no, for real.
Somebody do that shit.
It's a lot of energy. I'm trying to follow. I'm like, shit, man, I can do
When
all
I was
this.
doing it on iMovie, bro.
Oh, hey,
That's not
hey,
saying.
yeah.
Fucking, it was weird.
And I know. I still got it over back in the day. Like, yeah, dude, trust me. I was making my own stuff on Movie Maker. You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, like trying to make jerky videos. Like, no. Oh, we're cool. We can pay dope people like Diamond Risings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people of the source to go ahead and holler at them and get that good
Yeah,
quality work.
leave it to the profession.
Leave it to the professional. Let us do our class, right?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
No, remember, tell them everything that you want to tell them, big dog.
Man, y'all just come check out these shows. I'm putting a little 3-day run together with UB from Set School. He's also from Strange Music. I'm gonna hit up Diamond Hills October 27th. Then we're going to Amarillo, Texas, October 28th. And then El Paso, Texas, October 29th. So y'all come check out the shows. They're performance opportunities, you know what I mean? $100 a slot. You know what I mean? Give you tickets, make your money back, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna put you in different venues, different markets, you know what I'm saying? And that's also gonna help me pay this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Back.
at the end of the day, I'm just doing it, you know. I'm doing it really. The truth is I'm doing it because he's gonna give me a free verse. So that's why I told because I hit him up for a verse. And he was like, oh, such and such dollars. And I was like, well, what if I book you a couple shows? He was like, well, I'll do it for free. So I was like, I'll get back at you.
Yeah, he's all right.
So I started reaching out to venues, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then first I was having a hard time, but now I got them, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
if any artists want to jump in on that, and this dude's got a good following.
$100 slots.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's got connections with Tech Nine and all that. You know, he's signed with them.
Quick question. I know this is up here. How in the world did you come up with the ideas of like setting prices in terms of like, all right, I want to charge this for this person, or let me charge $100 for this slot.
It depends on how much they charge me for the show.
Okay, so you just kind of piece it up like, all right, what's not gonna hurt nobody's pockets? Cause that Twister one, that was brilliant, my guy. Even though you still like you broke even, like you was selling $300.
It was all the expenses that what got me. You know,
okay.
Like the club and shit. That,
Yeah,
you know, shit
man,
like
if that club would have charged you, oh my.
That would have been good. A little better, man.
You'd have made a couple scratches off. Yeah. Oh man, but at the same time, like you still had enough plan to like where you didn't go broke.
No.
You didn't lose no money. You were still able to like, all right, I can probably do this again. But
that's why I sold the fucking tables and all that shit. You know what I mean? We sell all like the VIP tables.
Yeah.
Reserved, you know, and people buy them. So
and the VIP they had a meet and greet too afterwards, huh?
Well, not them, just people who bought meet and greet.
Okay, so you even had that's a separate thing that people had.
That's separate. Yeah,
so
because Twister had to be paid for that.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
So
for the meet and greet.
For the meet and greet.
Okay, so like with that, you had the tables, there's a meet and greet, there's the actual venue that you had to kind of orchestrate, and then you had to piece up tickets.
You had to pay security.
Yeah, and like how much that? Okay, so like in there,
it's a lot of money involved.
Do you write stuff down, and you just kind of?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, like, there's no way that I can even do this. I'm a math whiz or something. But like that's too many different things that you can mess up on. That you have to be accurate.
Yeah.
All right, boom, 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 boom. How much is it? Boom. All right, this is how much total is. How much tickets we can make? How much tickets can we sell? And then like gauging how many people come. Like you know what I mean? Like there's so many different ways that you could have made money. If Lost Field could have had made charged you less, you could have made money. Yeah. If more people would have shown up, you would have made money. You know what I mean? And that's crazy how you still was able to strategize.
Yeah.
Like a way to where you made even.
Yeah,
like that's crazy. That's a good mindset. Dude, for me, that's crazy. Like not many people can do that. Everybody. That's why you're.
Oh yeah, a lot of people they'll probably take a loss and then
they won't do it again. Yeah. You're burned. Like, dude, think about taking a damn near almost 2 racks of a loss. You know what I mean, down the drain, and because nobody showed up.
Well, shit, altogether, this shit was just an expensive was like almost 11, a little over 11,000. So if you don't make 11,000. You're losing.
You're losing.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you gotta hustle hard. You gotta do it all, bro.
Yeah, no, but I think that a lot of people don't understand.
It takes a lot of support. It takes community, bro. Yes. You know what I mean? So.
But again, as yourself troubled up, what I'm trying to reiterate is that people need to understand that as you are producing these numbers, you're producing these results, you're producing good events that are solidified in the hip hop community, and I feel like people need to.
That's the important.
Tap in with they
eventually if they see that, oh yeah, man, well, we're gonna start going.
Yeah, even then, they Hobbs like book you to where like, all right, if you can do this here in Hobbs, imagine what you can do in LA or Miami. Yeah. If they put your mindset and your marketing style in that vicinity, that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Yeah. They don't want to see that just because of like they want to overlook stuff. Like, but at the same time, man, you had one of the hottest rappers here in the '90s. And he's still hot right now, you know what I mean? But he was down here in the flesh, rapping his ass off. And people who did not show up, that's a disappointment. Because the man,
out for sure.
You missed the.
He put on a good show.
How much was the tickets? $25 to $30?
The tickets? Yeah. $25, 30 at the door.
30 at the door.
It was $25 for like 3 months.
For $25, you got to hear one of the hardest choppers in this world. And I can say that
he's a legend. He was a World Book of Records for the fastest rap in the world.
Dude, Guinness. Like, come on. And that was successful. There was really no.
Yeah. Some of y'all were probably getting made to some of his music. You know? Man, that's your daddy. That should have been there.
Man, with that, man, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to go ahead and tap out of here. It's your boy G Brooks. Backyard Story. You already know Diamond Rising. We're here with the big head honcho Money Side Musica, Trouble Low. You know what I mean? Throwing love, patience and stuff. We already know how it is, man. But I want to say thank y'all for tapping in with us. We appreciate it. Every single one of us. Continue watching this one again. Rewind it. Go back to the other ones that we're doing. And tap into the future ones that we got going on, man. I do appreciate it, man. The re-up. Tap in with the re-up. Money Side Musica.
Trouble Low. All platforms.
All platforms, man. Stop playing around.
Yeah.
Well,